Okie dokie. So I'll move it over here and move this over here, and that should be fine. All right. So I guess we'll get started. Quick sound check. Test, test, test. Test, test, test. All right. So we're going to begin with breathing. So find your comfortable spot. You can sit on a blanket if you'd like. You can sit on a block. If you find yourself slouching, it's a good idea to raise your hips. So if you're sitting there slouching, if you raise your hips, it will help you sit up straight. All right, so we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. As you inhale, fill your lungs completely with air. And as you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. Slowly releasing the air with control. With each inhale, allow your spine to get longer as you sit up straight and your head reaches for the ceiling. And as you exhale, feel your shoulders relaxing. Now in the next inhale, we're going to inhale and raise our hands. You can bring your arms to cactus position if you'd like, but if you can bring your hands above your head, reaching for the ceiling, palms together, and when you're ready to exhale, exhale through your nose as you lower your arms and hands down. Try and synchronize your movement with your breath, inhaling up, breathing through our nose, exhaling through our nose as we lower our arms and hands down. Inhaling, lifting your arms, lifting your chest, and on the exhale, relaxing down. Try and fill your lungs completely with air and squeeze out all of the air on the exhale. Now, on the next inhale, when you're ready to exhale, turn your torso to the left side as you exhale and lower your arms and hands down. Breathing through your nose when you're ready to inhale, lifting, turning back toward the center. And then when you're ready to exhale, turn to the opposite side as you exhale your arms and hands down. Lifting your chest and lifting your arms on the inhale. Synchronizing your movement with your breath. One more time on each side, and when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose in this balancing mudra. Relax your shoulders, relax your elbows, palms together. Now from here, keeping our palms together, we're going to inhale and reach our fingertips as high as you can. When you're ready to exhale, we're going to bring our hands back to prayer posture, but at the end of the exhale, we're going to point our fingertips down, flexing our wrists as much as you can. Move within your range of motion, breathing through your nose. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, coming back. One more time in each direction. And then pause with your hands in prayer posture. Now straighten your arms out in front of you. And make sure you're sitting up straight. We're going to inhale and move our arms as far back as we can. And when you're ready to exhale, we're going to point our fingers away and move our straight arms back together, wrists touching. Flexing our wrists as much as we can. Inhale, moving out, fingers pointing in. Exhale when you're ready. Fingers pointing away, wrists coming back together. Move with your breath. One more time in each direction. And then pause for a moment with your arms straight, palms touching. Now we're going to inhale, reaching back again as far back as we can. And this time when we exhale, we're going to wrap our arms around our chest, grab our shoulder blades, and lower your chin to your chest. Relax your elbows, relax your shoulders, and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin, inhale again one more time, and exhale, place the opposite arm on top, grab your shoulder blades and lower your chin to your chest. Lift your chin, inhale one more time, and exhale, bring your arms down in front. And we're gonna get into a tabletop position on all fours. So move your knees under your hips, separate your knees so that they're under your hips. Place your hands with your fingers spread wide apart under your shoulders. Index fingers facing forward. Rotate your shoulders so that your biceps are facing forward and your elbows are facing toward your knees. Now we're gonna do cat-cow. So on the inhale, we're gonna arch our lower spine and then lift our chin, keeping the arms straight. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine, tighten your gluteal muscles as you arch your upper back toward the ceiling and lower your head. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower spine and lift your chin. Again, on the exhale, tighten your gluteals, pull your navel in toward your spine, arch your upper back toward the ceiling, and lower your head. Move within your range of motion. Inhale, lifting, exhale, contracting. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, rest with your spine and neck parallel to the floor. Now from here, we're going to do puppy pose. So pull your navel in toward your spine. Make sure your knees are under your hips, and we're going to slowly walk our hands forward, keeping our hips in the air, lowering our chest and forehead down to the ground, keeping your fingers spread wide apart, pushing the floor away with your hands. Relax your neck and shoulders. Breathing through your nose. And then pull your navel in as you walk your hands back to tabletop position. And from here, we're going to step our left foot forward into a lower left lunge. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And when you're ready, bring your hands up to prayer posture in front of your chest. If you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your hands if you'd like, or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. Try and tuck your hips under you. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle, reaching up. Exhale as you bring your hands down next to your left foot. You can get onto your fingertips if you like. We're going to push the floor away as we pull our left foot back. And then bring our right foot forward into a lower right lunge. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And when you're ready, bring your hands up to prayer posture. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your fingertips up toward the ceiling, tucking your hips under you, lifting your chest. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And then exhale, bring them back down to prayer posture. And then inhale, make a circle. Exhale as you bring your hands down to the floor next to your right foot. And you can push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. From here, we're going to spread our knees wide, bring our feet together, and sit back in child's pose, lowering our hips to our heels, and then lowering our torso and forehead down to the mat, breathing through our nose. Lift your chin, straighten out your arms, and come back up to tabletop position. Now from here, you can do puppy pose again or downward dog. So if you're doing downward dog, just make sure your fingers are spread wide apart, your index fingers are facing forward, your shoulders are rotated so your elbows are facing toward your thighs and your biceps are facing forward. We're going to get onto the balls of our toes and push the floor away as we open up, as we lift our hips toward the ceiling. Relax your neck and shoulders, keep your knees slightly bent, and then alternate gently lifting the heels of your feet off the ground, walking the dog, breathing through your nose. Relax your neck and shoulders. And then bend your knees, come back to tabletop position. Take a moment to inhale and exhale through your nose. And then from here, we're going to bring our feet under us with our knees bent, and then stand up, reaching for the ceiling, and then exhale your hands down by your side. Any special requests? Would you like to do balancing pose? Okay, so we'll do a standing balancing pose, tree pose. So find a steady spot on your mat, not too cushiony, but firm so you can keep your balance. Inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. Exhale, lower them down, breathing through your nose. Place your hands on your hips. Now, you can use a wall if you'd like. Separate your feet slightly. And we're going to bend our left knee, placing the weight of our body into our right leg. Lifting our chest, standing up straight. And then from here, we're breathing through our nose naturally as you need to. And then from here, if you'd like, you can lift your left knee off the ground. And if you'd like to go further, you can cross your left ankle above your right knee and bring your hands in the prayer posture if you'd like. If you'd like to go further, you can bring your hands above your head, reaching your fingertips for the ceiling. Find a point of focus. Breathing through your nose. Lifting our chest, arms near our ears. Straighten our arms as we lift our fingertips toward the ceiling. And if your hands are above your head, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. And then release your hands and your feet down to the floor. Take a moment to lift your heels off the ground, relaxing your leg muscles. And then pause. We're going to place our hands on our hips again. And this time we're going to bend our right knee, placing our weight into our left leg. You can stay here if you'd like. If you want to go further, lift your right knee off the ground. And if you'd like, you can bring your hands to prayer posture. Find a point of focus in front of you. And if you want to go further, you can cross your right knee above your left. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like to go further, you can lift your hands above your head, reaching your fingertips toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, bring them back in front of you in prayer posture. And then release your hands and your feet down to the floor. Take a moment to lift your heels off the ground and relax your leg muscles. All right, now from here, we're going to go ahead and sit down on the mat and spread our feet out wide apart. Try and sit up straight. We're going to bring our hands behind us with our fingertips pointing away. Okay. And then inhale through your nose. Exhale, use your hands to gently guide your torso, keeping your neck and spine in alignment forward. Try not to bend your head, but allow your torso to come forward. And when you're far enough forward, you can bring your arms in front of you. If you'd like, you can grab the outer edges of your feet or your big toe if you'd like. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, allowing your navel to relax down. Breathing through your nose. And then inhale, coming up, lifting your hands, lifting your chest, and exhale your hands down by your side. Turn your body toward your left leg and just place your hands as far forward as your arms will reach. Sitting up straight, keeping your neck and spine in alignment as they are now. As you inhale, exhale, tilting your torso forward, keeping your neck and spine in alignment, and moving your hands further down your leg. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso down to the ground. Follow your breath. And then inhale, coming up, and then turn toward your right leg. Place your hands as far forward as they'll reach while sitting up straight. Try not to bend over, but sit up straight. And notice your neck and spine, keeping them in alignment as they are now. Inhale, lifting your chest. Exhale, tilting your torso over your leg and moving your arms further down as your torso relaxes. Inhale, lifting your chest toward the front of your foot. Exhale, relaxing your torso over your leg. Try not to bend your head, but relax your torso. And then inhale, coming up, reaching up, and exhale your hands down by your side. Bring your feet together, and we're going to scoot to the front of our mat with our knees separated. Now from here, bring your arms parallel to the floor. Pull your navel in toward your spine, lift your chest, tilt back and lift the heels of your feet off the ground. Breathing naturally. If you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or the other or both, however you feel comfortable. And release your feet. Grab your elbows or wrists and relax. Now reach down and grab your toes with your hands. And then walk your heels toward your hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine, lift your chest, tilt back, and then lift your feet off the ground. If you'd like, you can separate your feet, straighten out your legs. Breathing through your nose. Find your balancing point. And then release, lower your feet down. Take a moment to relax for a minute. And then move your arms parallel to the floor again. Inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you lower your spine down to the mat with control, slowly. And then stretch your arms out parallel to your shoulders with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Walk your feet under your knees as much as possible. And then walk your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Knees separated. Keeping your shoulders on the ground. Inhale through your nose, and then exhale, allowing your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right hand. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. Exhale as you allow your knees to relax to the right side. And you turn your head to gaze at your left hand, keeping your shoulders on the ground. And then inhale as you bring your knees and your head back to the center. We're going to lower our arms down next to our torso. Adjust your feet again under your hips. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Lift your left foot into the air. Make a circle in one direction with your ankle. And then in the other direction. And then pause. Take your left ankle and cross it above your right knee. Relax your left leg, relax your left foot. Now from here, we're going to lift our right foot off the ground and take our hands between our legs and interlace our fingers behind our right thigh. Relax your right leg, relax your right foot. Fingers are interlaced behind your right thigh. Take your left arm or elbow and relax it on your inner left thigh. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right thigh toward you, and at the same time, push your left thigh away. Relaxing your feet and legs. With each exhale, gently pulling, go as far as you can, and just breathe. And then release, lower your right foot down. Take your hands from behind your right thigh. Straighten out your left leg, reaching your left foot up toward the ceiling. And then lower your left foot down to the ground, keeping your left knee bent. Reach your right foot toward the ceiling. We're going to make a circle in one direction with our right ankle. And then in the other direction. And then pause. Take your right ankle and cross it above your left knee. Relax your right leg. And now we're going to lift our left foot off the ground. Relax your left leg. Take your hands between your legs and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. Take your right elbow or forearm and relax it on your inner right thigh. From here, we're going to take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left thigh toward you and push your right thigh away. Using your right elbow or forearm to push your right thigh away. Using your interlaced fingers to pull your left thigh toward you. Relax your legs, relax your feet. And release, lower your left foot, release your hands from behind your left thigh, straighten out your right leg, reaching your right foot toward the ceiling, and then bend your right foot, your right leg, and place your feet on the ground. Now from here, we're going to straighten out our right leg, keeping our left foot on the ground. Lift your left foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your left knee. Now, keeping your right leg on the ground as it is right now. Notice your right leg. Notice your right leg on the mat. Notice your hips on the ground. And take a deep breath. We're going to bring our left knee across our torso to our right shoulder. So inhale through your nose. And on the exhale, gently pull your left knee across your torso toward your right shoulder. Go as far as you can while keeping your right leg on the ground. Bringing your left knee across your torso over toward your right shoulder. Keeping your right leg on the ground. And release. Lower your left foot, straighten out your left leg, bend your right knee, and place your right foot on the ground. Observe your left leg on the ground. That's where we want to keep it. Lift your right foot off the ground and interlace your fingers below your right knee. Keeping our left leg on the ground. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right knee toward your left shoulder, crossing your right knee over your torso toward your left shoulder, while keeping your left leg on the ground. Breathing through your nose. Go as far as you can and just breathe. And release, lower your right foot. Now we're going to bend both knees and move our arms out parallel to our shoulders again with our palms of our hands facing up toward the ceiling. Keeping our head still, we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale, allow our knees to relax to the right side, keeping our shoulders on the ground. If you'd like, you can straighten your left leg out over your right, bringing your left foot down to the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale, bring your knees back to the center. Adjust your feet under your knees again. And we're going to take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side, keeping your head still, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. No need to turn your head. We're keeping our head still this time. If you want to, you can turn your head, but you don't need to. Straight, if you'd like to, though, you can straighten your right leg out over your left and bring your right foot down to the mat. Right leg and left arm are parallel to each other. Breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, you can bend it back over your left. And then inhale, bring your knees back to the center, your head back to the center if you turned it. Move your arms down next to your torso and lift your feet into the air. And then lift your hands into the air. Bend your knees, grab the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your torso and shoulders into happy baby pose. And then from here, we're going to alternate lifting our feet, rocking side to side, releasing any tension you may feel in your spine. If you'd like, you can rock up and down as well, breathing through your nose, releasing any tension. Breathing and relaxing, moving around within your range of motion. If you fall out, get back in. Giving your spine a nice massage. And then pause, lift your hands and feet into the air and relax down. We're going to do our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana. So straighten your body out on your mat. Close your eyes. Allow the heels of your feet to separate and your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And as you exhale, allow your navel to contract toward your spine. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips and thighs. Relax your calves. Relax your ankles and toes. Focus on your breathing. Observe your breathing getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And then bring your hands above your head and stretch your body. Bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And then push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale through our nose as we raise our arms and hands above our head. And then we're going to exhale with a strong breath as we lower our arms and hands down. We'll exhale through our mouth with a strong breath. We'll do that 3 times, and then we'll end with the final 4th breath. So go ahead and inhale. Again. Again. So when we're breathing, you're just lifting your arms and lowering them. You don't need to move your head, but just lifting your arms. So sit up straight. And we're going to inhale one more time, bring our palms together. Exhale as we keep our palms together, lower them and pause at your third eye for kind thoughts. Pause at your lips for kind words. And pause at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow. Good night.